Good afternoon. This is Chris Brecher with the Simpler Stocks free video for April 18th, 2016. It's about 7 minutes after the bell right now. Basically, today was just another one of those days going over the DOJI from yesterday that basically we got a market just sitting here trying to figure what direction it wants to do. What do I mean by DOJI? It's hard to see on a 24-hour chart of the ESs on the left, but on the right, the SPX, you got this doji right here 2 days ago, and now what we're doing is trying to determine if this follow-through is to the downside or to the upside. Today's candle is still indecisive. Now realize though, on the left, I could put the SPX or the ESs up here. We're right at resistance anyway. So that's definitely something to keep in mind in here. Today, just to sum up what happened, you had the ESs down all of 2 points, NASDAQ down 8. You had the Russell outperforming up 3. Yeah, the bonds also outperforming up 26 and gold up 9. It's almost like QE again. It's just sort of funny how that works. Crude oil down $1. Yeah, the transport's down a little, the bank's down a little. In fact, the biggest thing going on in here was that under the surface, there's some stocks that were leaders that acted really poor. Let me tell you what I mean by this. Look at Apple on a 15-minute chart coming out that they told suppliers they don't need as many components for their phone or whatever. The stock got hit. All the suppliers like the AVGOs of the world got hit. Other thing in here, you have Goldman Sachs announced some layoffs. After the opening, the stock got hit, down 2 points. Citigroup, better than expected earnings. Stock was up 1.5 points. Where did it close? Down all of 6 cents, but nice reversal here. You would have thought if Apple was down, crude oil was down, banks were down, that we'd be down, 150 points on the Dow or like 15 points on the S&P. Not at all. All moderate, all down only 2 points. What was the biggest thing that gave me a tell that we weren't going to be a trend day? Look at the ESs on a 2-minute. On the right, look at the advanced decline. I use this all the time when I'm mentoring people in the Simpler Stocks chat room. All day in here, when the market was going down, the advanced decline wouldn't get negative. All day it was up. The whole day. In fact, look at this at 13. We went to a new low, and look at this divergence. New low on the ESs, lower high on the advanced decline. That was a tell we were probably going to go up. What was another tell? UVXY. You can use either the VX futures or the UVXY. Check this out. Right here, when the market went to a new low at 14, this was already 30 cents lower. That was a good tell that the market was not going to go down today, and sure enough, it didn't. So what do we do for next week? Couple of things we have to talk about. Number one, you still have the ESs in this holding pattern. Now, the big thing next week, we have a lot of earnings coming out. You have the Pepsis, the Netflix, and stocks like that. So we're going to be trading unusual option activity, and I'll be posting things during the day on the forum, and also I'll be on every morning in the chat. We can go over it. Right now, this is what we're watching. Let's link them up in here. Whole idea in here is, number one, at resistance. Number two, 195 chart, still in the sky, not crossing anything yet. Number three, let's look at a 78-minute chart. Maybe a head and shoulder, a little top here. The problem with this is the daily still looks so good. You could have a little blip down here that just gets you to 2063, and you're still in an uptrend on the left. But I wouldn't be surprised to see us have a little sell-off just to this level. What do I mean there? Right here. That's all of a 10-point move, gets you to 2060. Like a measuring implication right here with this little head and shoulders. That would be the first objective that I'd see in there. After that, we're going to talk about that on the premium video. Other thing I want to mention in here is on Wednesday, I'm doing another free class. Now, when I talk in here about the free classes, I want to let you know what I'm talking about. When you go to home, when you do a $7 trial where you sign up monthly, you get chart ideas, chat room, like I mentioned. You get the premium video I do every night that's a lot longer than the free. We have a forum that's great for just bouncing ideas back and forth. We have a meetup that's almost every week where I go on from 15 minutes to an hour about different topics. To give you an idea, after I talk about them, they go into the Learning Center. And in the Learning Center, see this video series? Every one of these is free to subscribers. Right here, we've had using the MACD, best ATR trailing stop settings, moving averages, bull and bear flags, unusual options. And next week, I'm going to be talking about 3 ways to be able to trade a stock. So to give you an idea here, this is what it looks like. 3 ways to trade. Basically what I'm going to do is like I did an example on the Simpler Options blog on 3 ways to trade Tesla when some bad news came out on it. I'm going to show you like an aggressive, a conservative, and sort of an in-between way to trade the same stock. So I hope you can join us. I think you know we have a $7 30-day trial. Like I said, thousands of people signed up for it. Go right here and show you. Right there. Premium member, $7 for 30 days. I hope you can sign up for it. We've had, like I said, a blast going over things in the chat room and interacting. Everybody have a great weekend. Take care.